Hello guys, welcome back. This is my second video and I would like to thank my well-wishers for all your support because your support means a lot to me. Well, I hope you will enjoy this video too. Today we will be learning the poem called Song of the Flower by Khalil Gibran. Now, look at these flowers. As we are going to talk about flowers, I would like you to see some flowers. When you look at them, it looks so beautiful to the eyes and it is very attractive and you want to pluck it, right? Okay, I have a question for you. Look at the flowers. What if the flower has the ability to speak, ability to talk? What do you think the flower would say to us? I'm sure the flower would give us some message, right? Okay. Now coming to the poem, let's recite the poem together. I am a kind word uttered and repeated by the voice of nature. I am a star fallen from the blue tent upon the green carpet. I am the daughter of the elements, with whom winter conceived, to whom spring gave birth. I was reared in the lap of summer, and slept in the bed of autumn. At dawn I unite with the breeze to announce the coming of light. At eventide I join the birds in bidding the light farewell. The plains are decorated with my beautiful colors, and the air is scented with my fragrance. As I embrace slumber, the eyes of night watch over me, and as I awaken, I stare at the sun, which is the only eye of the day. I drink dew for wine and hearken to the voices of the birds and dance to the rhythmic swaying of the grass. I am the lover's gift, I am the wedding wreath, I am the memory of a moment of happiness. I am the last gift of the living to the dead. I am a part of joy and a part of sorrow. But I look up high to see only the light and never look down to see my shadow. This is wisdom which man must learn. So that is the poem. Now coming to the writer. Khalil Gibran. Who is Khalil Gibran? Khalil Gibran was a Lebanese American writer. He was a poet and he was a visual artist. He was born in 6 January 1883, died on 10 April 1931, and he wrote both in English and Arabic language. And one thing to know about Khalil Gibran is that he is considered as the third most popular poet in history after Shakespeare and Lao Tzu. So now, what are the main ideas of the poem? Perpetual optimism, autobiography of a flower, nature, multifunctional and versatility. Perpetual optimism. When we read at the poem, we come into the conclusion that it leaves a perpetual optimism note for everyone. See, the flower itself is going through all seasons, but the flower never ever complains. There is always an optimistic note. And not only that, the flower goes through wide range of emotions like happy moments, sad moments, but the flower is always looking at the brighter side and is never looking to the shadow or to the dark side. It stays positive till the end. So we have perpetual optimism as one of the main ideas of the poem. And autobiography of a flower. This poem can be read as an autobiography of a flower. Why? Because the flower talks about how the flower is born, how it is grown into a full bloom flower, and how it fulfills its purposes in its life, and after that how it rests during autumn season. So it can be an autobiography of a flower too. Another main idea of the poem is about nature. How beautiful the nature is, and this nature, how they live harmoniously, and when they live harmoniously they bring about healing power of nature. And lastly, we have multifunctional and versatility. Flower is used for many occasions, and flower can be described as a multifunctional because Flower is used as a lover's gift, wedding gift, and it is even offered as a gift to the dead. So it has multifunctional qualities. Now we'll do stanza-wise explanation. The first stanza. I am a kind word uttered and repeated by the voice of nature. I am a star fallen from the blue tent upon the green carpet. I am the daughter of elements, with whom winter conceived, to whom spring gave birth. I was reared in the lap of summer, and I slept in the bed of autumn. Here in the opening word, the speaker is the flower, and the flower is telling us that the flower itself is a kind word, is a gentle word, which is spoken. And this kind word spoken is repeated by the voice of nature. So in the first line, we come to know that the flower is not treated like a non-living, but is treated like a living being and is personified by the poet. Now, coming to the third line, the flower would describe what exactly it is. He says that I am a star fallen from the blue tent upon the green carpet. I am the daughter of the elements. So the flower is not just a flower, the flower is a star. A star coming from where? A star coming from blue sky. Blue tent means blue sky. Fallen from the blue sky upon the green carpet, upon the earth. The earth here is described as green carpet because the earth is covered with its vegetation, green vegetation, so green carpet. And not only a flower is a star, a flower is also the daughter of the elements. What type of elements? Here the element means earth, air, fire, and water. So the flower is the daughter of the elements. And how the flower is created, and how the flower is born, how the flower grows, and how the flower dies is explained in the next lines. With whom winter conceived. During winter season, the flower is conceived, and during spring, after winter season comes spring season. During spring, the flower is given birth, and after spring, in the summer season, the flower is reared, taken care of, and the flower grows into a full flower. And after having done its purposes in life, in autumn the flower sleeps, the flower dies or passed away. Next stanza. In this stanza we will learn the daily activities of a flower and how the flower lives in harmony with other nature. So the flower says that at dawn I unite with the breeze to announce the coming of the light. Early in the morning, the flower joins the breeze. The flower does not fight with the breeze. The flower instead joins or unite with the breeze. Breeze means the gentle blowing of the wind. So at dawn, the flower joins the breeze to do what? To announce the coming of light, to announce the coming of morning. At eventide, I join the birds in bidding the light farewell. So in the evening, again, the flower joins the bird in saying goodbye to the daylight because darkness is receding, because the sun is setting in the evening. So the flower in the morning is uniting with the breeze to tell us that morning is coming. Then in the evening, the flower joins the bird to tell us that darkness is receding, and they are bidding farewell to light. And in this stanza, what we can see is that the flower is doing good in its prime time. Like the flower is not simply staying, the flower is contributing all its good qualities to the earth. The plants are decorated with my beautiful colors, and the air is scented with my fragrance, which means that when the flower blooms, the flower is decorating the earth by its beautiful colors, different colors, varieties of colors. It looks so pleasant to the eye, and it is very attractive to the eyes. Not only decorating, the flower even fills the earth with its air of fragrance, with its sweet smell. As I embrace slumber, the eyes of night watch over me. Not only the flower is the contributor, even its surrounding is looking after the flower in return. as we can see. See, at night time, slumber means when the flower sleeps, the night watch over the flower. And as I awaken, I stare at the sun, which is the only eye of the day. So when the flower awakes from its sleep in the morning, the flower look intently at the sun. And the sun is the only eye of the day, which means the sun is looked by the flower as morning approaches. And the flower is staying in harmony with other nature, like it never fights. And here in this stanza, what we can see is that the flower talks about how it sleeps and how it wakes. We can know that at night time when it sleeps, it is looked after by the night. And in the morning, when the flower awakes, the flower looks at the sun. I drink dew for wine and hearken to the voices of the birds and dance to the rhythmic swaying of the grass. Here in this stanza, we come to know that the flower also needs water for its survival. See, the flower drinks dew. Dew means droplets of water. The flower drinks dew for wine, and the flower even listens to the voices of the bird, listens to the song of the bird. And not only listening, the flower even dance along with the grass, along with the movement of the grass. When they move to and fro, when the wind blows, it brings about a rhythmic swing, and during that time, the flower dance along with them. I am the lover's gift, I am the wedding wreath, I am the memory of the moment of happiness. Here the flower brings out its own uses, like its multifunctional qualities. The flower says that the flower is used as a lover's gift, and the flower is used for wedding wreath. Wreath means a flower arranging in circular shape for decoration during wedding. And the flower is not only that, it is even used for capturing moment of happiness. So I am the memory of a moment of happiness. I am the last gift of the living to the dead, not only during happy moments, but even those sad times. When somebody dies, we offer flower as a last gift to them. So the flower is a part of joy and a part of sorrow. But I look up high to see only the light and never look down to see my shadow. This is wisdom which man must learn. In the last stanza, the poet ends with optimistic note. He says that even if the flower goes through many seasons and many emotions, it still looks up high to see only the light. It still looks up only the brighter side of things, and it never looks at the dark side. So this is wisdom. This is an advice which man must learn from the flower. So here, coming to the end of the poem, we can come into the conclusion that men should always see the brighter side of things instead of looking at negative aspects. Just like the flower, we are also a part of both joy and sorrow, but we should be able to look at the brighter side of life. Okay guys, now I hope you understand. We'll come to the question and answer. You try to answer with me. Question number 1, who is the speaker in the poem? It is the flower. What do the expressions blue tent and green carpet refers to? It refers to sky, and the green carpet refers to the earth, which is full of vegetation. Question number 3, how are the seasons related to the life of flower? The answer is, the seasons are related to the life of the flower, as in winter conceived it, spring gave birth to it, summer reared it, and in autumn it passes away. Question number 4, what does the flower do at dawn and at dusk? At dawn, the flower joins the breeze and announces the arrival of the light, and at dusk, the flower joins the bird in bidding farewell to the light. How does the flower make the world beautiful? It decorates the plain and fills the air with its fragrance. What is described as the eye of the day? The sun. How does the flower become a part of joy and sorrow? The flowers are used to make wreaths on both joyous and sorrowful occasions like wedding and death respectively, so it becomes part of joy and sorrow. Why does the flower consider itself as the last gift of the living to the dead? because it is used as a wreath to be placed on the dead body. What, according to flower, is the wisdom that man should learn? The flower always looks up to see only the light, and it never looks down to see the shadow. Similarly, man should see the brighter side of life and never look down or look on the darker side of life. Thank you guys. I hope you all enjoy it. See you soon. Bye bye.